SportsGrid.com.
It's the derby in the Garden City. League leaders Kumasi Asante Kotoko away to King Faisal at the Babayara Sports Stadium. Is match day 23 of the Ghana Premier League. If you just joined us, this is our coverage of the Ghana Premier League on Star Times at the Part Channel 247. My name is Nana Dakwa Jesse, together with Philip Sichope Astream. We are your commentators for this derby in the Garden City, Kumasi. Referee Richmond Enchi has signaled the two teams into action now. Now Gama takes possession for Asante Kotoko. Here is the Brazilian, he goes down. Free kick for the Porcupine Warriors. Imoro steps forward. And it's a brilliant goal from Imoro Ibrahim. An absolute beauty from the Kotoko left back.
It's a glory. But Imoro's free kick is brilliant.
It is Asante Kotoko making inroads. Here is a Tuga, goes around Boateng, but he's able to make amends. Now here is Zubairu up against Nete, goes past Nete. It is Zubairu sprinting forward, gets into the box, lovely turn from Zubairu. He goes down, appeals for a penalty, no penalty. Neto goes over it. Imoro onto the woodwork.
The free kick from Imoro was a fezzer. It struck really well. The dip is brilliant.
Morrison's delivery. Otis! And referee blows his whistle for the end of the first half here at the Babayara Sports Stadium. King Faisal 0, Kotoko 1. Second half is on now. Asimoro cuts his back. Etuga again. It is Etu. And Fege. Nope. Now Asma. And Fege. He goes down. But it was the ball. It's a Dubois for King Faisal. Creates space for himself. A Dubois' effort is not beating Danlad. Morrison's delivery headed away by Mubarak. Here is Abdul Latif. It is Abdul Latif. Etuga to Nete. Nete to Asma. Asma cuts his back for Imoro. It's over here at the Babayara Sports Stadium. King Faisal 0, Kotoko 1. Imoro Ibrahim, the goal scorer.
Coach, disappointing defeat. That takes it to 4 defeats in a row in the league. Something is going wrong with the side. What do you think that is?
I think that it's not bad today because today we have not conceded. If you look at our previous matches, we've been conceding. Even the match against Bindiama, it was a controversial penalty if you get a chance to look at it. So I think now stability is coming in defense. We have to focus on the attack.
Yeah, and talking about our attack, the team didn't create as many as we've become used to of King Faisal this season, and it's been like that in recent times.
Yeah, some of them, we have lost 3 key players, and then Baba and Zubairu too, they have not been consistent. I mean, Baba traveled out of the country, and then Zubairu too was indisposed, and so they are just picking up, and so you will not get them the way. And so if you add them, we have lost about 5 players. And so we just have to move on by bringing them in. If not, in terms of fitness, they are not there. And so that's the problem this young class faces, because all the players are not up to the task. The others are young players. And when the very few who are supposed to hold the fort are not there, then you see that there are gaps. They are vacuum.
Does it worry you that maybe you are getting closer to the drop than the top?
It's a worry. It's a worry. We have to do something about it because our new signings, they are not scoring. Edu and then Kojo, who are the new signings we have during the second window. They are not scoring, so we have to continue to work on them and see whether they can pick it up. But it's a very worrying situation because if now there's stability at the back, then we need to work on the attack. The attack needs to click. And so now we are dropping a lot of points, which is very worrying, but we'll see what happens.
Coach, I wish you well in subsequent games.
Thank you.
Coach, back to winning ways, clean sheets in the back. Sum up what you thought of your team's performance today.
Good. We needed the maximum points. We got it. Even though we played several players out of position, and most of them too were nursing injuries. I think it's a good result. The most important thing is to get the 3 points. We actually didn't get our flow in the game, which was a bit of a worry to me, a concern to me. But then once we were in the lead and were able to do those defensive tactical things right, I was okay. And at the end, I've gotten the 3 points. So that's all that I need.
Yeah, you spoke about some players out of position. Key that comes to mind will be Blay. What did you make of his performance as a defensive, as a centre back now? Is he one more competition for the rest of the centre backs in the team?
I think so. And it's a clear indication that Blay is a multifunctional player. He can play in several positions as a centre back, as a defensive midfielder, and as an offensive midfielder. So it gives me options on the field, like that of Mudasiru and then Sheriff. These players also give me options in the middle of the park. I'm happy for him. He's not had a good time since joining us because of probably coming in late. He's yet to pick into the game model. But then today, playing him as a centre back, having the confidence in him, and him proving himself that he's capable of doing it. I'm happy for him, and I'm happy for the team too.
What about Gama? He appeared not to be at his sharpest. How many more weeks or games does he need to get to his best, you feel?
I'm sure if we are to go by the textbook, by 6 games he should be ready. By 6 games he should be peaking. But then I'm sure by the 2nd, 3rd game we'll see a better of him because he's lacking game fitness. So his orientation on the field is slow and not that good. I mean, his vision, his awareness, his combination plays are not the best as typical of the Gamma that we all know. So I'll pardon him for that, and I'm sure as I talk to him and I give him the confidence and I give him more games to play, he will be the Gamma we used to know last season.
Finally, the win now sets the tone for next week coming up against Hearts of Oak. The momentum is in the camp, and then it's the big game now. What does this result do in respect to the game that is ahead in next week?
Yeah, it's a confidence booster result. It will keep our heads up, our chest out, and then make sure that we stay focused. But then my worry is the injury situation in the team. There are so many of them, which is not good. And if you go into a game, a big game, the Classico of Ghana, and you are having several of your players injured, it's not the best. But that's what I have. All I have to do is to manage them at training, make sure the medical team also do their best to make sure that they get them somehow 70% fit for the game. And once we get them about 70% fit for the game, I'm sure the rest will be the tempo and the temperament that is typical of the Hearts Kotoko game.
All the best in that one, Coach. Congratulations today.
Thank you.
Baba, and now you're man of the match. Congratulations. Now, so my team no elusi about one performance. No, this season was so then a 1 year throughout the season, my performance no was so, sir.
First of all, as I met me, I say nyame. If you say nyame, who say nyame hard work, and nyame bibia, but me say nyame adum.
During the game, na offense needed. Obana be aboho.
Yeah.
I'm from Osekro Messi. For you, Chrome Messi. Then I be catch your fans and I'm mobile so no. Even now, maybe start some crown. We bring our badges so top.
Okay. Me da omase ne full supporter de bia omde etamechi. Though at times enyema enkoye kwa still na omotamechi. Efie me no omo na ehwebo munti. Omunim say bia say enkoye a omotimi frame me encourage me say mimia me ni bibia be fine. Ti me da obi bia se ne supporter omde etamechi.
Okay, finally, King Faisal, but team no more talented players. Born am born financial wins no ember playing body then am feel some bet me aye for wins about team name.
Of late, you know, as a your key players ni bo no as injuries kakra wo ana your fitness level wo ebi mo so e wo form ana me so me ho ebe kan say like me too kwan enti me buy no as a menya me fit here enti as a ahonde no wo form kakra enti na as a winning no akechi no.
and I wish him all the best.
Okay.
Good luck. Congratulations, man of the match.
Thank you.